Hello everyone and welcome back to yet another episode of Friendly Fire. Today we're going to be returning to our very roots, something that we did on the very second episode of the first ever season of the show. We're returning to the bathroom bracket. Welcome everyone to our amazing competition, the Bathroom Bracket 2, Home Sweet Throne. We'll be right back after this quick intro. Welcome back, everyone. Hope you're ready for some bathroom talk. As always, I am your host, Thomas Delzeit.
I'm the other host, Sam. Hi.
And today we're joined by some pretty cool people.
I'm Kayla.
I'm Icarus.
Welcome back to the show. Icarus was here for the original bathroom bracket. What was that experience like in 6 words or less?
I still have dreams about the holy toilet.
That was
I don't
more
know
than
if that
6
was
words,
6
but I'll
words,
accept it.
but
It was close enough. Kayla, welcome to the bathroom bracket. What are your initial
welcome.
thoughts going in? Are you scared?
Maybe a little.
You should be.
I don't know. I was 4 for the last one, so.
All
I mean,
right.
hey, close enough. You
Close
got
enough.
graded. Congratulations.
Woo!
All right. Don't want to just jump right into it. I have no idea what else to say at this point.
Yeah, so we'll quickly explain the way this works. So we have our lovely little bracket here, and this has got the names of all of the bathrooms that we're going to be competing today. We're going to put the photo of the bathroom up here on the board, and for you watching along at home, we're going to have it brought up to you so that you can see it as well. And they're going to go head-to-head directly against each other, and then they will continue through the bracket, and then whoever wins those first categories will continue on to fight the winners of the other categories. We have 8 total bathrooms today, meaning I think that there's 6 different rounds, although I can't count very well, so we will find out very shortly how many we actually
Counting,
have.
not necessary.
Without
Bathrooms?
further ado, would you like to introduce our first bathroom?
All right. The first one that we have is, wasn't it? Isn't it called Baltimore?
It's the Baltimore
Nightmare.
Now this toilet here
I want you
is
to look at this.
located
Nice
in Baltimore, Maryland, and it is one of the scariest things to see when you're in a bar, not entirely sober, at about 11:59 p.m. and you walk in needing to use the restroom, and the toilet is angry.
The toilet wants revenge, I think.
yeah.
Yeah.
I love this bathroom. I want my bathroom at home to look like this.
I feel like that'd be terrifying.
I don't
think-
want to run into that in a dark alley, which it
No,
looks like it is in one.
I love giving things faces that aren't supposed to have faces.
Fair.
And then it becomes like a living creature, and I love that. And I, like, this bathroom has been through it. It's in a bar. I would be angry
yeah.
if I was a bar toilet, too.
I would too. No, that's
It's
fair.
like,
You know, he's
they-
justified.
and learn
It's
how to
probably
hold your
seen
liquor,
something.
okay?
Literally, I've probably seen some things at this
Exactly.
point. Like, I don't.
And it's in a men's bathroom?
Oh, yeah.
Even worse.
Oh.
No, I'm behind this toilet.
Okay.
So this is Baltimore Nightmare. So yeah, the bathroom itself has got a whole bunch of like scribbles and graffiti on the wall, which is certainly intentional.
So the light is just red in there?
The light is just red. There is not another like white light. It is very hard to see. The entire thing is just red. It is very
I love
very
that
dark.
too.
It's got
Especially if I'm at a
character.
bar, I don't want big luminescent,
That's true.
fluorescent
The big
lights.
light
It's
is
very
red.
atmospheric.
Red light.
Hey, this looks
Angry
evil,
toilet.
but in spirit, it's so much better than the big light that it usually is evil. So you know
That's
what?
true.
I'm
Yeah.
okay with this.
And it, you know, when you open the bathroom door, it doesn't ruin the mood of the rest of the bar either.
You're so.
Yeah.
That's so true.
That's actually a good point.
That's a good point. Okay.
I say that like
Moving
I
on
can
to our
go
next
to bars.
competitor, we have a submission from Izayah Townley, who is currently our flow director today. This
Heyo.
one we've named for you. Green means go. Now, I would like some a little bit of insight as to what's going on in this picture. So what you can see in the bottom right is the toilet tank, and then on the kind of middle left, on the third there, you can see this glowing ring. However, I'm not really sure what that thing's about, and I would.
What is it?
What is that, Izayah?
Green means go. I mean,
Green means go.
But what
No,
is
what
the
is
light?
the green that means go?
It's just a light?
Is it just a light?
I like to think of it as a religious experience.
Okay, all right.
Kind of go into a meditative trance.
I mean,
Okay, I see.
You let the colors switch and you go into different moods. You know,
The colors
all-
switch. That means it turns red eventually,
So-
which means stop.
I can only imagine the amount of anxiety that I would feel if I went into my own home and there was a stoplight placed directly in front of the toilet, and you had to listen to it. Like, what happens when it hits yellow?
Slow down, obviously, or
Slow
speed
down?
up.
I think that means
depending on
speed
the
up.
mood.
Whoa.
In bathroom terms, that means speed up because you need to
Yeah.
get out.
I don't know. I think you guys are thinking about it too much. I think it's just a night light. So when you
Yeah.
walk into
Probably.
the bathroom
Yeah.
at night,
Yeah,
there's
but
light.
Yeah.
This one does not have the same vibes.
Yeah, like
as,
if you take
as
out-
a Baltimore Nightmare.
If you take out the light, then it's just a normal bathroom. Sorry, Isaiah, but that's what it is.
Exactly. I think
Right. I
This
feel
is
like
no contest.
At the moment, I'm also in a similar boat.
Baltimore's
when it comes to,
nightmare
Baltimore's
is
nightmare. So we have
a much better
That can
bathroom.
be all hands vote, studio included. And if I could also get a count from the control room, where our director, TD, audio, and all those lovely folks are currently residing, running this show, could get a count from everyone as to what the scores are. I'm going to go ahead and vote for Baltimore Nightmare. Of course,
Yeah.
the Baltimore Nightmare lives
so
on
that's 4 for Baltimore Nightmare.
already. And it seems like we're getting a
5.
tally from the studio. My favorite part about this is I can see Izayah running around collecting tallies from everyone, but I can't see what those tallies are. So we're about to get blown away by whatever the results are. I'm hoping it is a clean sweep for Baltimore Nightmare.
Clean sweep for Baltimore Nightmare.
And without further ado, Izayah.
Izayah, what is the verdict?
Wait. Repeat that, please.
We're waiting.
We're getting
on
our tally from the studio. Or, I'm sorry, we are the studio getting the tally from the control room.
Baltimore, 3 for green up there.
So we have
Really?
3 and 3 from the control room.
Wow. Okay.
And then down here, 3 for Baltimore, 2 for green.
Man.
Got the
So it's
Wow. So it's 11 to 5.
Izayah, I'm sorry, but your bathroom picks have got to be stronger.
Also, I didn't know we had this many people working here. This is a lot of people. Like, I know we have a lot of people working here, don't get me wrong. But
Eliminating
this
green
kind
means
of
go.
just puts it in perspective.
And if it's red, you know what that means? You're not able to go to the bathroom.
You're not
Sorry,
allowed to.
champ. Up next,
man.
or our next contester, we have one submitted by Sam.
Me.
Yeah.
Hi, this is the one that we have. I forgot what we named it. Don't Spill? I think
Don't
that's what it's called.
spill.
Don't Spill. Because there's carpet.
Yeah.
So let me give a little
There's not-
context. Okay,
Oh,
so let me
sorry,
let me contact. Here, you
Yes.
do this. So this is the upstairs bathroom in my apartment, and there's like a carpet area, and in that door on the right is like the toilet and shower room where like it closes off and it's separate, so you don't really get any water transfer, so that's fine. But I also want to point out that this is something that I noticed when I was like not touring, but I was looking at other apartments. All the other apartment complexes that I live next to have tile. None of them have carpet. It's just mine, and I don't know why.
Special order.
Yeah. So whenever you're washing your hands or doing anything that's in there, like in case you can see, there's hair dye in there. Really careful, because if you spill it onto the carpet, it might cause a problem or two.
And then you lose your security deposit.
I'm not getting that back anyway.
Now, I have to come to defense of the Don't Spill bathroom, because I could see in a world where having a carpeted bathroom would actually be really nice. And I don't mean in front of the toilet, and I don't mean in front of the shower, because those are the places where the most water is transferred.
Feet warm.
However, a lot of places do have a bath mat to do exactly that. Keep your feet warm, get out of the shower. You don't want to be on cold tile. You might slip. It's dangerous.
We have a bath mat we have a mat in the toilet room, as we call it.
Right.
But
the problem there is that the lack of problem there is the solution to a problem, is that you can remove said bath mat if it gets too wet and dry it out somewhere. Whereas when you have a carpet, that bad boy just sits there
it just
and
stays there
marinates.
forever.
Marinates is an awful way to describe that thing.
It is not great.
Yeah.
Okay, and then that's my
Any other thoughts about the bathroom Don't Spill?
bathroom don't spill.
Did they just get lazy with the carpet if everything else is still there? They probably just saw that you guys were reviewing and they're like, oh, let's just mess with these people.
I don't know why. I mean, because I was checking online on websites to look at apartments, because whenever you look at apartments online, just cause. I was looking at mine, so I was like, I'm curious, what do my neighbors' apartments look like? And I was like, why did they get tile? That's not fair. Because I was like, the one thing that I really hated when we moved in, I was like, why is there carpet in the bathroom? I hate it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It just.
Is it part of your family now?
It's a part of the family now.
It's
And you know what?
certainly
I
an interesting aura.
can. At this point, I've lived with it for over 2 years, so I get it.
You've
but,
grown accustomed.
But oh my God, I never want to do that again.
Moving on, our next submission is one from the lovely Icarus J. Roberts.
Yeah, that's my name.
Icky Bobicky, as known in the
Yeah.
industry,
Out of
under
order.
their pen name. We have the Out of Order. Do you want to go ahead and explain?
Yeah, so it's important to note that this bathroom is one of 2 at the front of our apartment building. It is not out of order, as you can definitely go in there. The problem is that, as you can see, there's a little pink sign there that says, please don't put so much toilet paper in the toilet, it becomes clogged very easily. One extra flush in between helps with this problem. you know, you see some of these signs placed, and it's like, oh, you know, they're just trying to conserve paper. They're just trying to conserve water. No, these toilets clog with the most minuscule amount of toilet paper, to which I have been the unfortunate person to experience at least once.
Oh no.
You know, as a person with tummy troubles, sometimes you just gotta go before you can get to your apartment, and it's right there at the front. And tummy troubles results in toilet paper usage. No, I wouldn't say an abnormal amount, a completely normal amount.
Normal amount of toilet
And imagine
paper
my
usage.
horror when I look behind me to the toilet I just flushed, and I'm like, huh,
It's not going down.
that's not going anywhere. Luckily, it is easy to resolve. They do have plungers in there.
I can
which
see
I was
the
like,
I can see the
could you
handle.
imagine if they just didn't leave a plunger and you just had to be like, well, guess that's
I'll
there
cut
now.
it off.
No, and it's the scary thing is that even when you plunge it, the water just sits there for a minute, and then
It
like
really
2
thinks about
seconds
it.
later, it's like, and it's gone. But really inconvenient. They should probably fix that problem or just put these bathrooms out of order. Although they have saved me on a number of occasions.
Yeah,
so
well,
Yeah.
they should.
Yeah.
Especially with like move-in and stuff, like move-in and move-out, because people are coming in and out of these
Yeah.
buildings.
Yeah.
Well, that's just another quirk of the bathrooms here at the University of Central Missouri.
Yeah.
Moving on, what is the tally between out of order and don't spill?
I'm biased to mine because it's in my apartment, so I'm
Yeah.
voting for mine. There's still
I'm
says
also
red-green,
voting
which I think is
yours.
funny.
I don't like this bathroom.
Same here.
I
Like,
just
I see
submitted
that.
it.
That
I don't
is
like it.
Such an annoyance. It's a definitely a different situation.
Yeah.
It's not a fun one. It's not interesting.
It's just-
I could
it
deal with
just
carpet in the
is.
bathroom. I don't want to be the person. If they didn't have a plunger there, imagine the
No.
shame. If you wanted to be a
Yeah,
good person
I-
of having to walk to the front and
Oh
just
my
be
God,
like,
No,
I
and like the
imagine.
time when I did clog it, I was like, it like wasn't going, and I'm like,
So I think
I'm not
that's-
about to go up to the front and tell them this. I'm just gonna have to walk away.
uh-huh.
I think that is,
And then it said, so and then it was
all
gone.
right. I think
So,
that is 4 for carpet then.
All 4 for
yeah.
carpet?
Four
Yeah,
for
I'm not.
carpet,
I'm not
yeah.
voting for the clogged toilet.
Yeah,
Alright,
you know what?
so-
That's entirely fair. And like I said earlier, I think that there is a universe in which I could find a carpeted bathroom really nice. Especially like you just get out of the shower, it's like cold, you don't want to stand on wet tile.
Yeah.
But still,
Yeah, but
it's gonna soak in.
gonna
You can
soak
buy
in
a
and you
bath
can't,
mat.
like do
Yeah.
anything about it.
I think like
Yeah.
if it was my house that I owned,
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
not want that. But that's
Right.
an apartment that you're gonna
Like, I
probably
can't
move
do
out of
anything
in a
about
year
it.
or two.
And also that
Yeah.
I think about like everyone, like the people that lived there before me.
Yeah.
That's also there.
Yucky.
Could we get the
What is the
tallies
tally?
from the control room and the studio?
So, for Sam's,
The carpet.
6.
6.
6.
Okay.
And for Icarus, 5.
Dang.
Wow.
That's
This is a
more.
lot closer. So it's still 10 on
10.
1 and 5 on clog.
Yeah.
So, but like all things considered, that's fairly close. A lot closer than I expected it to be.
Yeah.
I can
think
understand
you guys are crazy
the-
for voting for that one. What? Has no
A
benefits.
Everyone
toilet
has
that
their
only-
own
No
opinion.
redeeming qualities.
a toilet that works 50% of the time, or a bathroom that is always wet floor.
But it's only
not
slightly.
always
The,
wet floor.
the,
Well, it
the
has
carpet
potential.
isn't in the part that actually gets wet consistently.
Yeah.
I've had bathrooms where the carpet is in the part where like the shower and the
No.
toilet
God.
is. Much grosser.
Yeah. Okay.
Your
that's fair.
apartment is
I
fine.
think it's just
Thanks.
choosing between the
I appreciate
lesser
it.
of the
no.
evils.
Lesser
I
two
mean that
evils right now.
too. Yeah.
So that knocks
All right,
out of order on our list. Next up, we have.
Our submission from Kayla.
Oh.
No, hold on, not quite.
it's not.
Not quite.
Not quite?
Our next submission
I messed it up the time.
is from a bar right here in downtown Warrensburg, I
Oh.
believe the district. This one is titled Multiplayer. You will
What?
soon see why. This is a bathroom
Yeah.
in which you can pee with your friends and also do a number 2 if need be. This bathroom here has a toilet that you can easily sit down on. However, there is no stall. And what is not seen in this photo is immediately behind where I was standing when I took this photo is the door to the rest of the bar. So you must be an absolutely incredibly brave soul to use this toilet. This is an emergency situation only kind of deal.
That's so funny.
You do
'cause the-
not want to
the
have a
one for, like,
casual sit
in
down.
the women's bathroom in the district, it's like there's like a lot of stalls, and the people like write on them and put like cute little notes all over the place. They said we put all the stalls in the women's restroom. The men don't need it.
Yeah.
What?
The men can pee on the street.
They can.
Yeah,
I mean, they can.
I'm trying to imagine what happens if you get that familiar tummy rumble while you're at the district, and you get that feeling that you're going to need to sit down for a little bit.
Well,
The
you just
fear
don't.
in your eyes when you have
That's
to
when you
open
go
the door.
to like
Okay.
fitters or something.
Okay. Obviously, I'm never gonna step foot in this bathroom. But I'm just picturing like if you get those tummy rumbles, you're sitting on the eye contact that'll make when someone else goes to use it, and you're just there.
You're like sitting down the toilet,
pants down.
I think it'd be a funny story for everyone involved.
I mean, if you're
when nature calls, as they say.
One could describe it as an intimate moment.
You become very close to someone very fast. I mean, to be honest though, the bar bathrooms are, you become closer with people you don't know all the time. But
and this is just furthering that experience.
Exactly. And also I feel like if you're going to the bathroom there, you're probably not gonna be. You're not sober. So I feel like that probably helps a little bit.
Also, I, again, wouldn't be stepping foot in this bathroom, but, again, as I said, as a person with tummy troubles, they would just simply not stop me, as my body would just be like, well, guess you have to poop in front of other people and learn to deal with it, because it's coming out one way or another.
I want to bring up one more thing. Oh, sorry, were you going to do
No, that was it.
I got one more thing about the aesthetic. The tile screams like 2010's Pizza Hut.
It does.
Yeah,
oh my god!
I think it matches the district perfectly.
I just noticed, and I don't know if this is exactly what I think. If we could get it brought up in program again for the image on the right side here, directly above the urinal, is this a whiteboard?
Is it?
There's a little smiley face in the top.
It looks like
top
a magnet.
right.
Is that a whiteboard?
I don't remember. I haven't been to the district since this photo was taken, probably in September.
We need to see the second one, so I know, because at the moment I'm fully convinced.
Weird.
Yeah. Anyways, we were spending way too much time, and also this episode is probably going to be one of the longer ones, so I apologize for not mentioning that beforehand. The next one we have, I'm so excited for. This one comes from my hometown of Lenexa, Kansas, from my high school, Shawnee Mission Northwest, from our bathroom. Now, I have to give courtesy to my friend Matt. This is the half and half toilet. This was taken about a year and a half ago during that internet trend Devious Licks, in which teenagers mostly were stealing things specifically from local bathrooms and placing them in other locations. This is the stall door, I believe, of the handicap stall that has been ripped off of the wall and placed into the toilet.
If that doesn't scream public school, I don't know what
that is. Very public school.
Yeah. Well then.
Wow. This is a.
And you can tell the toilet's been used too.
Yep. We thought about color correcting it so it didn't look like that, but then we didn't.
It's good that you left it. If you take that out, it doesn't have the same energy.
Yeah.
I feel like,
I think it should, like, the bathroom doesn't normally look like this. I'm like, this is not actually a bathroom. This is just a bathroom that teenagers have been hooliganizers in.
You make an excellent point.
And I'm just like, I would like to pose
on that same argument, because I 100% agree with you. However, if this is the location in which the teenagers are housed for, 40 hours or so a week, and this has become the norm in a public high school, would this not then be the normality of having the stall door in the toilet?
Apparently it didn't stop whoever did actually pee in it. I don't know if that was there before or after the stall door was put in there.
I can only imagine.
Yeah, I
don't want to imagine that.
I have thoughts, but
I think my most important note is that this is no longer a fully functioning toilet. For people of your anatomy, maybe, but for people of mine, not.
It's not.
It's like this is no longer a usable toilet.
This is an art installation now.
Yeah, this isn't a bathroom. This is just, man, I hate kids. I hate them.
If we can start gathering tallies from our crew.
Kayla had some thoughts.
Small thoughts. Yeah. When you first showed that photo, I thought that was how it was built. I didn't register that it was ripped off. I thought they just built it like that.
I thought I did too. And
I was like, why?
Was very confused. Yeah.
Second, I mean, I feel bad for the person who's going to have to fix that, but at first glance, that's hilarious.
That is really funny.
It is. This was an amazing image to receive through like Snapchat or whatever. Just in the middle of like a random Tuesday, opening this up and seeing this masterpiece, frankly. However, I do feel incredibly terrible for the janitor who had to put this together. Remember to thank your janitor if you go to any public installation. UCM, literally anywhere. They do so much work. Thank them for dealing with crap like this.
What are you guys' final tallies?
I'm split, man.
This one was harder, but I think
I'm gonna go with multiplayer. Fully on multiplayer. Again, it's still a functioning toilet, and it'll be a funny story. Like it won't be a fun experience.
You've swayed me.
But
I really want to go
I
half.
am-
Again, when nature calls, it's not going to stop me from using
I
it
am
if I
heavily
really
torn,
need to.
but I'm gonna go multiplayer.
Okay.
Because
I'm down
half
for
and half,
multiplayer
that's
as well.
hilarious.
Wow.
But
We are
also
so far
is the
have been
concept of like
unanimous in agreement.
being with the bros in the bathroom.
Being,
All right.
yeah.
What is the
Dudes
tower
being
like?
guys being
Yeah,
bros.
4 for multiplayer.
Wow.
4 for multiplayer. So that means the majority are actually going to go for half and half.
6 for half and half.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's even closer than
Wow.
normal, but it's still...
That's really cool. That's like 1 off.
8 to 6.
Oh.
Dang.
Apparently, I can't count tallies very quickly. That is incredible, but that does mean that half and half has been knocked out of the competition. Up next is our last first round. We're going to be going and repitting the same bathrooms against themselves. But the next one comes from my wonderful grandmother's house, and this is the not multiplayer, the multitasking restroom, because you can do all of your daily chores from one easy-to-reach location. This here is multitasking. So when we get that pulled up in program, I'll go a little bit more in depth. So in the bottom left, we have a sink, which my brother has annihilated with oil and other fluids from his car. The toilet, which has likely remained the same since the late 1980s. And of course, immediately across, we have the washer and dryer. Now, something that is not seen in this photo that I think heavily adds to the experience is much like the multiplayer bathroom at the district. Immediately behind me is a door that leads out to the garage, which, if the garage door is open, just looks out into the street. So you can have a very scenic restroom experience if you simply open both doors and enjoy a wonderful summer's day.
Yeah. That's definitely something. I feel like grandma bathrooms
This is
are a
very-
lot like that.
Yeah, this is very,
that's grandma bathroom.
Old house bathrooms, yeah. I don't know why that was a thing. I know in my current house that I live in, there is a toilet down there that they then added a wall in the
Oh my
garage
God.
to.
I have one of those.
So it's closed in, but
Oh,
it
boy.
didn't used to have a
It was
wall
just
there.
loose in the garage.
Yeah.
We had one in our
I mean,
basement in my grandma's
yeah.
house. She had like, I explained to you kind of earlier, my grandma had 6 kids and 1 bathroom, and then there was 1 bathroom. There's 1 bathroom, 2 toilets. That's the best I got. And there's like a curtain that splits it off, and there's hand sanitizer down there. And that's all there is, and it's just concrete down there. So
Yeah, this is also giving my grandma's basement vibes. She's kind of a hoarder. So like already, I wish I could have gotten a picture of that one, but I haven't been home in weeks, so can't go get to my grandma's bathroom. But so
Right.
it's surrounded by garbage. The walls, I think most of them are curtains. But it is a fully functioning bathroom. It's got fully functioning. It doesn't work, but it's got a shower. It's got a toilet.
well, it's got a shower.
It's got-
wow, so
yeah.
fancy up in here.
Yeah, but it's. I just remember as a kid, I would like to go in there and see all the spiders in the toilet. So I don't
Oh
know.
yeah. As a kid playing outside in the street, going around biking up and down streets, having a good hooliganizing time. It was a perfect place to run inside covered in
Yeah.
dirt, sweat, and grime, run in, go to the bathroom, refill a water bottle, and head back out to have more
I
fun.
can
in the
imagine.
Would you
sun.
drink from that sink?
10 years ago I would have, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Now that it's coated in oil and
Yeah.
transmission fluid and various other things from my brother's car, probably not.
Yeah. Before we move on, I'm a little embarrassed to say this, but it's kind of funny. Looking at toilets has Pavlovian response to my body is like, you have to go to the bathroom now.
Oh my gosh.
Hey,
So roll that mid roll. Yeah, now's it.
All right, we're going to take a look at our mid-roll for the day. We're going to go
I didn't even know.
to...
I didn't know we were doing a mid roll.
Surprise, we're doing a mid-roll.
No, but I am being for real. I'll be back.
Isaiah, come here real quick.
Isaiah, come here.
Isaiah's opening the door for Icarus on their way out.
There they go.
Isaiah, you're going to stand in?
Oh, I'm gonna stand in.
Yeah. Welcome back to the Bathroom Bracket, Isaiah. How have you been in the last year and some change?
Fantastic.
Wasn't Isaiah also on the original one?
Yeah.
I
there we go.
was, and I'm excited to be back. I've been really training, working on my eyesight, just so I can really
Just look.
fairly
Isaiah,
judge
what has
these
been your
bathrooms.
favorite toilet that we've seen so far?
So far, it was a really hard thing to choose between the multiplayer and the half and half. Even though I did vote for the half and half, the multiplayer kind of sticks in my heart a little bit. I think it's just a nice bonding experience between friends.
I think that if you had like a group of like 4 or 5 people and you all need to go to the bathroom at the same time, I think that's the way that restroom works out the best.
Right.
Because you can go in there and have someone like bodyguard the door. You have 2 dudes at a
Yeah.
urinal, 1 guy fighting for his life, and then you have like 2 or 3 people that stand still blocking the door. Be like,
Exactly.
someone tries to come in and be like, occupied.
Occupied. Is this guy bothering you?
Yeah.
Get him out.
bothering you? Get out. Oh my
Get
God.
out.
Nolan has a question.
Leilani just gave a really good point. She said, if you have an accident, you don't have to go very far.
Leilani said if you have an
You know
accident, you
what?
don't have to go very far.
you could just take off your clothes and throw them into the wash. And you're
Yeah.
good. Like right then and there. Like
Yeah. One of the photos I submitted as well, which didn't make it because I can read the name of the other one, was also in my laundry room. So.
You only submitted
I didn't
one
know
to
this
me,
was a
didn't you?
thing.
Yeah, I sent one to Samus. It's fine. I don't care.
It's been silenced. Yeah. That's
Wow.
going to be in the
Were you
Blu-ray
silenced or
extended
were you
cut.
Blu-ray
silenced?
cut.
Wow. Okay.
I think you may be
silent?
surprised, and I think I might be an idiot, and we're about to find out. Icarus has returned. Welcome
Icarus
back.
returned our lovely
I
talent.
wish that was a bit.
No, you're all
Hey,
good.
it's become a bit.
Izayah
Welcome
came
back from
on,
what was a
so-
mid-roll. Apparently the mid-roll was Izayah. Today, we are on the bathroom bracket, and we're about to take a look at our 8th and final of the original bracket,
Submitted
the
by
first round
Our
bracket.
very own Kayla Blankenship.
We're pretty sure.
Me.
It is.
Next up, the next bathroom we have is titled The Dungeon. And I don't know if this is the bathroom that Kayla thinks that it is.
No, that's the right one.
All right, so if we get this pulled
I
up,
can-
Kayla, would you like to explain
That-
what in the heck is going on in this
What
restroom?
is- Good
So
Lord, what's
that is
happening?
the bathroom that is located in the basement of the house I'm currently staying in. It's a relatively older house.
I can
so
tell by the fact that it was
obviously,
built in the
I-
mid-1700s from the walls.
Don't know if that sink works. I never use it. You can't see it in the photo because the seat's up because we don't. But the thing to flush, the lever to flush, is not on the sides. It's a button on top.
Oh,
so
yeah,
it's
I've
very
seen some of those,
European.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
like, here, have a
but
little bit
I
of
don't know
European
if the trough
dungeon.
sinks.
It's a
I just know I
treat.
use the trough sink to dump mop water in when I'm done cleaning. You can't fully see. You can kind of see a little bit on the very bottom of the photo. You can see a drain. There is technically a shower in here. It is
Technically.
a pipe in the ceiling that you turn on the water and it just.
Oh my God, water comes out of it?
Yes, it works. It works. I haven't done it, but I've had a couple of roommates who did shower in there because the other bathroom was taken, and so it's just water that comes out of a pipe.
So they just
splatters onto the straight up floor. Apparently.
Is the shower on top of the toilet? Like you can
No.
get a shower
It's
wall?
like, you see where I'm standing? It's like right,
Like you know where that
almost-
drain is?
yeah, kind
Like
of
the little
almost where
bottom
I'm
half?
standing,
It's
a little
like
bit to the right of
right
that.
above this corner of the photo.
A little
in
above-
the
Oh,
room.
and you can kind of see the light coming through. That's all the lights in the basement turned on. This is the most light you're getting.
So
and
there's
it's,
not a light in this room.
No, it's not even a room. You can see a little bit with the wood frame. The wood frame goes all the way around, and you can see that side has a small curtain. The side I'm taking the photo from does not have a curtain.
Wow.
It's just facing the refrigerator and the AC unit.
all right.
I can confirm.
I would like to say that I would be brave enough to take a shower or a bathroom break in
I'm
this, but I
not.
really don't think that I would be.
I'm not.
Hey, if it's absolutely necessary, like yeah,
you have an
there's just one.
emergency.
Like how many other bathrooms are in here? It's just one.
One full bathroom, one toilet in our laundry room that also has a trough sink that doesn't work, and this one.
You have two of these?
2 trough sinks?
Two like bathrooms with a trough sink next to it?
Yeah.
Wow.
But technically the other one's our laundry room. I mean, the toilet's functional.
I have a question
Okay,
for you. Are you
yeah.
living in a barn?
No.
And I don't mean that in like a hostile way. I don't
It
want to
just
make fun of your
genuinely-
living arrangement, but like did it used to be a barn and they renovated
The
it?
one
or-
functional bathroom, like full functional bathroom, is really nice. We got a nice
That's
shower
good.
head. It's a little like I wish it was more concentrated, but like no, this is. I can say I'm not brave enough to use this. I've never used this bathroom. I have a roommate who has used the shower, which is like still just a pipe in the ceiling that comes out. It's not even like properly
Water.
formatted for a shower. It does get warm apparently, but she
Oh.
had me stand guard to make sure no one went into the basement because
Yeah.
it's very
Yeah.
open concept.
That's really funny. Okay.
So if you ever wanted to simulate living in captivity, this would be a great place
why it's called the
to
dungeon.
do
The
that
wood
in.
frame has it's like bars.
All right. Well,
I
what do
don't
you guys?
know. I just a lot of, huh.
Yes. Have you been gathering crew votes?
I'm waiting for the control room.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, should we go around?
Thoughts. I've already voted for Dungeon. I was voted for this one when I saw it for the first time. I love this
I
one.
wanted to vote for multitasking at my grandma's house. However, just because there's a sense of nostalgia there, like I have a personal connection to that restroom.
Makes sense.
I've known it my entire life. However, the pipe in the ceiling that is to be
That
used as
really-
a shower,
it really
it really does take
I
that
can
cake.
send a video in the group chat later if you want to see it in action.
Please do.
If I'm
do.
like going through an insane depression, I feel like turning on a pipe in the ceiling and just dousing
match the
myself
vibe.
in
There's no
water
shower
on
head,
a
it is just a
concrete
pipe.
floor
really
would
fixes me.
really like I'd be at least I wouldn't be depressed. I'd just be thinking, how did I get here? How did I get here? And what was that strange man that just locked me down here? What? Like, no, I'm voting for the dungeon bathroom.
One more thing I gotta mention. It's not in the bathroom, but the basement itself has direct access to the outdoors. Like the back
it's
door
like a
goes.
cellar.
Yeah, it's not what kind of. The back door goes straight into the stairwell that goes into the basement, or you can go up the stairs into the house.
Interesting.
And just to clarify, you do not have a person trapped down there unwillingly.
No.
I was not
I was
convinced that we
very-
will be following
yeah.
up later, but in the meantime, let's get those votes.
What are you voting for dungeon?
I am.
All right,
It's
are
just
you-
too ridiculous. I'm
are you
sorry,
voting for
I'm
Thomas.
gonna put a vote. I'm gonna stay true, and I'm gonna put
Oh, the
multitasking.
first time we're not unanimous.
I'm gonna stay
As
true
much as
to
I
my
love
origins.
your multitask.
Dungeon
I
just
just love
hits.
the ridiculousness
It's
of my
so
dungeon
silly.
basement. We do just call it the dungeon basement because of how those walls look.
I'm glad
does.
I named it accurately because I did
In
not consult you on the name
other parts of the
beforehand.
basement, we have a couch and a nice TV. So my roommate has her Xbox down there.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's nice.
And you can take a shower from
Tell
a
me.
pipe
Yeah,
in the ceiling.
around the corner, there's this.
Okay, what are the votes? What do we got?
We've got 5 for Grandma's multitasking bathroom.
Awesome.
5.
Which means there's also 5.
6.
There's 6? Where'd the 6th person come from? I thought we were only 10
Learn to
votes.
count. I don't know.
Yeah.
We had there's sometimes a few of them people didn't vote. I think.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Last time, y'all did to not vote.
Okay.
Both of them are so bad.
Okay. Understandably
All
so.
right, well that puts us at 9-6
Man.
as our final verdict. Dungeon was so good.
All right, so that knocks out multitasking. Now, our first
So what we're gonna
of
do
the
now?
second round, we have, and I'll give a second for them to get graphics sorted. We have Baltimore Nightmare versus Don't Spill. I think this is going to be a really tricky comparison.
Baltimore Nightmare versus Don't Spill. Carpet versus red.
I actually think this is the easiest decision
Yeah. Is
it?
ever.
I just don't
Baltimore
think
Nightmare.
they-
I like the little guy.
It's got character.
He's got a personality.
He's got a personality. You just got
Like
carpet
he's
in
rough
red.
around the edges, but he has a good heart in him.
Like-
he still provides solace when
Can we
you
get
need it.
image
get
number
red?
1, Baltimore Nightmare, up in the
have-
monitor here so we can
Yes.
once again look at our friend, the
The
Baltimore
toilet
Nightmare.
No, he would still give you a hug if you needed it.
I feel like he'd actually choke me out and choke slam me to the ground.
Well,
Like
if
give you a swirly
abuse
and then
him-
snap your neck.
If you abuse him, he might. But if you're kind and respectful of his boundaries, he'll be fine.
I'll
You're
be
saying I
honest, when
gotta-
I was using that toilet, I probably wasn't respectful of his boundaries. He's coming
And
for
no
me.
wonder you think he's mean. I bet if I went in there, I'm like, listen, man, I know this isn't probably the life that you want, but if I feel like I'm
lighting.
about to go on a date with this toilet. What? Hang on, I
have
need to
several
reel
questions.
it in. Reel it in. No,
All
but I
right.
am still voting this toilet because
I am also
Mine's
going to
just
vote for
kinda
Baltimore
cool,
Nightmare.
Me too.
it's kind of fun.
My vote is for this. It's got character. Yours is just carpeted, which
It's
is
just
weird,
carpeted.
but it's also just
a
like a
little weird.
lived-in bathroom.
I agree.
I feel like this
I agree.
one with the expression and the red lighting.
There's just
I think
so
I have
much
to give it a
happening.
sacrifice to it so it doesn't kill me.
Exactly.
Also that, and that's also fun.
You know what? I agree.
I'll
Mine
sacrifice a
just does not
child
have
to
that
a
type of
toilet.
personality and that type of like just interest. This one is just
What does that mean?
What do you? I said I'll sacrifice a child to a toilet. I don't know. It's like
missed
not
that.
that weird.
Hold on.
Listen, if you need
Okay,
a sacrifice.
what is your definition of child? Because in a technical sense, I'm still a teenager.
Probably-
I could be considered a
Probably
child.
the person who put the door in the half and half bathroom.
You know what? I
Whoever
agree
did
with that. Let's
Yeah.
sacrifice that dude. Hopefully it wasn't
So,
Matt. Sorry,
see,
Matt.
It's not that crazy when you conceptualize it, all right?
All right, I'm on
Not
board.
just like little Johnny down the street, like someone who's
Someone who deserves it.
Yeah.
okay. So we have 4 right now.
Have we
4
collected
red.
votes
We
from
have votes
control room
from
and
controlling-
studio crew? We're getting the results now. In the meantime, how about some crazy bathrooms, man? It's been a long way coming since the first bathroom bracket. We're back
know.
here. It was the second episode. It's the second to last episode.
my God,
The
palindrome
duality
kinda.
of friendly fire.
Wow.
Friendly fire,
A
back
little
to where
bit
we
sad
came
if you think about it, but in the meantime, funny
Toilets
bathrooms,
are the
little guy.
things
We're going to
that all
sacrifice a
connect
teenager.
us.
I feel like this is a little more unhinged than the original one.
Oh,
little
100%. Because in the original, we were restrained to only the UCM campus, which admittedly there
UCM.
weren't that
To be
crazy
fair, I
bathrooms.
live
Okay, we
right
have-
across the street from the campus, but
Yeah, there are still
Okay,
like 2 or
close
3
enough.
from
All
Warrensburg,
right.
but
What is the results?
2 for Sam Spill.
Oh, I appreciate the 2
Sam
of you.
Spill. The
Sam
fuck we
Spill.
call it that.
Leaving 9.
9.
9.
do you even want to bother marking that down?
That is 13
13
votes
to 2.
for Baltimore
Wow.
Nightmare. That is insane. Look at that board. That's
Yeah.
not even a little bit
There we go.
close. Get carpet out
Outta
of here.
The carpet bathroom was the sacrifice.
Yeah,
was-
Carpet
we
sacrifice
sacrificed-
to
He
Baltimore.
looks a little happier now, doesn't he?
We sacrificed
it's
the
a
carpet
static image, but I
bathroom to
agree.
the
Does he not
Baltimore
look a
Nightmare.
little bit happier?
All right. So then we have Multiplayer versus dungeon. Oh, it's gonna be hard.
This one is genuinely going to be quite difficult because multiplayer has character. Multiplayer
I think both
is
of them
an
have character,
experience.
and different
the dungeon
characters.
is also an experience. The dungeon is a single-player experience. The dungeon
Well,
is
if
somewhere
If anyone wants to
you
come
go
by and
alone.
see it.
Depends
If you
on
think about
if
it,
someone's
because-
guarding the door or
right,
not.
and also you mentioned that there's a couch and an Xbox and a TV down there.
Like,
It
not in the
could be-
bathroom, that's just the
Well, it's
basement and
nearby.
the
No,
open
like it's all
floor.
open concept. So technically, you could be doing all that with other people. Like you'd be like, I'm a shower. You guys can keep watching without me. It's fine. And you're like, you don't even
No,
have to
I'm
say
serious
that.
when I say if you're sitting on the couch, if you're sitting on the left side of the couch, you can see that bathroom. If you're sitting on the right side, you can peek around the corner and see that bathroom.
It's always omnipresent. It's never not a threat, and it is always somewhere within your line of sight.
Yeah. Oh, also there's a bunch of leaves in the basement too.
Love that.
Get a rake, bro.
Just get a break. Do
Or a
better.
broom. See,
I'm not
here's the
gonna clean
thing
it.
about the multiplayer. I want to vote for it because I feel like I need a humbling experience. Like I'm at a bar,
Yeah.
the tummy troubles call like they often do.
You must call a call of arms to the
And I
strangers
just
of the district
like I
bathrooms.
need a good humbling experience like that. Like, well, this sucks, but
What
I'm gonna
else?
sit here, and then I'll have a funny story to tell. Like, I went to the district once, had to use the bathroom. There was no stall, but you know what? I persevered.
Me
You
and this other
overcame
guy,
the
we
struggle.
bonded.
Some person
Yeah.
walked in.
Like-
They were like, "Rough night, huh?" I see it in my head. I
That's
feel like I have lived this
New
life.
relationship. Yeah, I can't even like attest to using the dungeon because again, I am not brave enough to use the dungeon. The only thing I use the dungeon
Yeah.
for is dumping my mop water in the trough sink. I think there's an old toothbrush in there too.
The dungeon is a threat. The multiplayer experience is a welcoming experience.
Yeah.
And for that reason, I'm going to vote multiplayer. I did not expect that, but you have all convinced me for like the third time today.
I'm voting multiplayer too. I think.
I want to vote dungeon just because I like it so much.
I'm keeping dungeon because of the
Ooh,
floral
You
walls
we're
around it.
split
split.
50.
It's my
50.
bathroom. As much as I'm
Really?
afraid to use it, it's still my bathroom
Ooh.
Yeah,
for
you
another
still-
month. I'm
you have a
moving out
sense
in a
of
month.
pride about this
Tiebreaker.
bathroom.
I'm moving out in a month and I'm
Tiebreaker.
never going to see that
All right.
again, but whatever.
Isaiah's back there shaking their head.
Oh boy. Is it
I
split?
am
Is it
so
split?
scared.
Right.
6 for multiplayer,
Oh.
5, 6,
4 for dungeon.
Wow.
So someone didn't vote again, but still, that's
6 to 8.
oh.
I feel like my
Multiplayer
social
wins.
anxiety would be cured if I had to use
Like
the
social-
multiplayer bathroom.
True.
Hey, multiplayer
I
bathroom
think
would
that's
cure social
that
anxiety.
like
I
or
can't
make
believe-
it worse. I don't
So
know.
dungeon is out?
Yeah.
I did
Rip.
not expect that.
You
Yeah,
voted
kinda.
against
You
it.
voted.
I know,
against it.
but
You know
I
what
still
that does
didn't
now,
expect
guys?
it.
You know what that does?
Multiplayer
Multiplayer versus
Yeah.
the Baltimore
Baltimore
Nightmare.
Nightmare.
I think we all know where I'm going.
Yeah.
You're gonna go with the Baltimore. Well, no, but you've been so adamant about both. I really don't know.
See,
I feel like you're gonna
boy.
go for Baltimore Nightmare, but it could
I
be
actually
very
don't
wrong.
know where I'm going either.
I see.
I was
either.
just
Oh my
kind of,
God.
I was
So
seeing if
are
you'd
both of
influence
them
me.
like men's restrooms or
Technically.
Yeah.
I
Technically-
believe so.
Technically.
or is like one of
Yes.
them or is Baltimore Nightmare
Baltimore
like an
Nightmare
all
is
accept?
unisex.
Okay, so it's
Oh.
like an all accepting. We'll sacrifice anyone in here.
Yes.
So
I kind of
Okay.
support that actually.
I know. Now I'm like,
changes
oh,
it.
That's
Because
kind
I
of
can
cool. We gotta
actually
get
experience
context for
this.
this.
Yes.
I can
I can
experience
experience
it.
Baltimore
Baltimore,
Nightmare.
if you
I'll
want to
never
experience the Baltimore
multiplayer.
Nightmare, go to Baltimore, Maryland. There's a bar called the Auto Bar. I don't remember what street it's on, but this is the bathroom furthest to the right.
I'm booking my flight.
Booking my flight right now, actually.
We're going to
I-
visit
I can't
the
afford a
Baltimore
flight.
Nightmare.
Work trip. Let's go.
We make a
just saying.
KMOS documentary on
KMOS
Baltimore
documentary on
Nightmare.
Baltimore Nightmare.
This guy has fought long and hard on the sacrifices of other bathrooms and people. I feel like he deserves
Both of them are
the
bar
vote.
bathrooms, right?
Yes, I didn't even make that correlation. Yes, both of these
Something
are
about
bar
bar
restrooms.
bathrooms.
Hey, they're
Baltimore
personal level.
probably has worse bar experiences for the poor toilet.
Almost certainly.
So he's right to be angry.
I think
Exactly.
I'm going with red.
I'm gonna
with
go.
Good old.
As much as
Go
I love the
Baltimore.
Pizza Hut tiles
Baltimore
of multiplayer, I am gonna go
Baltimore
red. Yeah,
All right.
red Baltimore Nightmare.
You going red?
Whatever.
I gotta go with
Oh
Baltimore
my God.
Nightmare.
Okay.
Multiplayer is gonna is
Step it up,
No,
multiplayer.
Well,
Yeah.
it could. Here's the thing: is we are only 4. There's a crew of like 11 people back here,
I
and
know,
they
well,
could
let's
easily
see.
sweep. However, generally speaking, they have been to the most part on our side.
God, now-
Let's see what the tallies are once Izayah continues or finishes to get the tallies from the control room. I
this is
have no idea where this
Yeah.
is going to go.
I know that we're
Hungry.
talking about toilets and stuff, but since these are bar toys, I really want some bar food right now.
Yeah, I
Like,
could
I'm
go for
hungry.
chips.
We should have.
That sounds really good.
Eaten bar food while we sat here. We should have replaced the chairs with toilets. Not that we like would actually use them. Just
Just sitting on the toilet.
I feel
Yeah.
like you would not be able to see my face though.
We filmed the
Yeah, no,
entirety of the
I'd be way
episode
too short.
in the bar bathroom.
Yes.
We're like
Yeah.
sitting inside Baltimore.
We're
Somehow
gathering
in
our final
Baltimore now.
tallies.
Just astral project ourselves with the
Astral
camera.
no, This guy's my homie.
You're
We
friends
go
We're
with the
back.
ride or
toilet.
die for this guy.
Yeah.
Izayah,
All right, what is the
give us the
verdict?
news.
For Baltimore, we've got
Do we need
That is 12 votes for Baltimore. Okay.
Do we
how
even
many?
need to count?
I want to know a hard number. I believe that puts it at 3. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So that is 3 votes
I want to know the
12.
3 for multiplayer.
for multiplayer. So you 3 who really want to go to the multiplayer experience, you just drive downtown to Pine Street,
Yeah,
go to the
you
district,
can.
and you guys can all use the bathroom at the same time.
Well, it's technically the men's restroom, but yeah.
It's a bar.
Cross
It's a
dress.
bar.
It's that
It
easy.
is a bar.
It is a bar. No one cares.
Also fair, yeah.
All right.
Do
Well,
whatever
we
you
have
want.
one final.
That's it. That is our winner.
Woo.
However,
However.
surprise, we have one last bathroom. The
What?
champion of champions from our very first bathroom bracket.
Oh my God.
Welcome back to the stage, everyone.
Holy crap.
The holy crap. Pause for effect.
Yeah. See, these
And it's back.
these are the same toilet, just at opposite ends.
Heaven versus hell.
Heaven
One-
versus hell.
One is heaven, one is hell.
That's beautiful.
And
So glad we agree with that. That's why it won last time.
That's
because
in the
it was
alumni
me.
chapel.
That's in
Check
the
it
alumni
out.
that is
chapel.
also, yeah, just right on campus.
If you're
You go
wondering,
over there.
isn't the chapel usually closed? Like
I
locked
believe
shut?
it usually is, yes.
Yeah.
It's open on Sundays. You just have to also want to go to church.
I mean,
Which-
you can walk in with church
This is
clothes,
like
go to the
chur-
bathroom and leave.
This is a church
This is a
experience.
religious
This
experience.
is a church
Yeah.
experience.
But
So
is the Baltimore Nightmare also a religious experience? Let me pose to you this.
a different
Here,
religion experience.
the holy crap, in the house of God, you are already seeking the affirmation of religion, where you never expect to find religion at the Baltimore Nightmare. You end up having a religious experience. You do not look for religion, but you find it. No matter what religion you follow, you will pray at the Baltimore Nightmare.
You pray to whatever
Pray for your
God you
safety.
believe in.
Pray for your safety, pray for your life, pray for your tummy to stop
Sacrifice
hurting just a
teenager,
little bit.
You know, the usual.
Yeah. Well, see, here's the thing. Obviously, I was a strong fighter for the holy crap. But I'm on my villain arc now, and me and Baltimore Nightmare are friends, so I gotta go with the Baltimore Nightmare. The effect has worn off on me. I've actually been in this bathroom. It doesn't look this pretty most of the time.
Yeah,
This
you
was
have
just a
to you
particularly
need
nice
specifically
time of
like
day.
5 o'clock in the afternoon
Yeah.
after daylight saving times currently.
Yep,
Yeah,
this is,
so-
yeah.
And most
However-
of the time, it's just like, oh, that's a window. Like people could totally see through this if they
Oh
were
yeah, and
close
also
enough.
the last time I was in this, which was only about a week ago, funny enough, the window immediately to the left of the toilet, there's just handles on that. You can easily just open it if you
could
wanted
open
to.
it and
So you can get a
it's
nice
much more,
open breeze.
It's
Yeah.
much more unnerving when you actually use this bathroom.
Hey,
Again,
here's my-
Baltimore's Nightmare. Like he's gonna be my friend.
My argument?
We're gonna go far.
I'm a sucker for stained glass. Not
That
even
is
like
so
not even
true.
just in churches, just in general. Like if
like
there's
that, dude.
stained glass and I'm
Stained glass
supposed to be
is
paying
really
attention,
pretty.
I'm zoning out. I am looking at that stained glass
That's
and
what
be like,
I do.
color.
Stained glass is really pretty.
I just like even that's not like anything that's fully like supposed to be something. It's just the shapes and the colors. But even that,
Shapes and colors.
I can speak from experience. Every time I'm in that chapel, I am staring at those windows in the light
Yeah,
and
I
looking at it
so
on my
agree.
hands. So like I'm sitting on that toilet trying to enjoy
Enamored.
my life, and I'm just like,
wow,
I got light all over me.
beautiful.
I'm feeling that is probably gonna be the most transcendent crap ever.
yeah.
All right, if we
Okay,
could start to
we need
gather
to-
our tallies, I know what I'm voting for, and I am voting for the Baltimore Nightmare. I am
I've
standing on
also-
your side.
My
here.
argument is holy crap.
I'm torn.
This is split 50-50. This is exactly how I hoped it would
Oh,
go.
I don't know.
Join me, Sam.
Although if I'm
join the
100%
dark side,
honest, I
actually.
was
I-
100% certain it would be the holy crap versus the
I'm being
dungeon.
threatened by everyone
Really?
in the room.
I am
Your
so
choice?
surprised Baltimore Nightmare did not,
Hey.
or has gotten this far,
I'm choosing
frankly.
the Baltimore Nightmare because it is just like it's such a beautiful comparison of heaven and hell. And you know what? I'm
Oh,
also
no.
on my
Honestly,
villain
yeah, I do like hell better, but I still like the.
arc. I like hell better.
Sam and I are on our villain arc.
We
and,
are. All right. we
I'm
need-
so scared. So Izayah just flashed one of these,
It was to
and
me for
I'm
choosing.
worried that.
Wow.
All right, let's get the
What
results.
are the results?
Baltimore, 5 votes.
5 votes
Leaving the holy crap.
at 6.
votes.
Oh, is that 7 to 8?
It's 7 to 8 for
Wow.
red
That-
for Baltimore Nightmare. Wow.
Wow.
That's a
So which
close
one won?
Red.
Baltimore.
So Baltimore Nightmare has
Nightmare
won.
won.
Yeah.
Baltimore Nightmare.
I'm actually very surprised. This is now our new crown championship of the bathroom
Wow.
bracket.
Wow.
I'm dead shocked.
See, and this is what the sacrifices were for. You all actually just
sacrificed
joined my
God?
cult. You and I convinced all.
So what you're hearing is that
three of
I'm
you.
not going to be
2 of
able to
you.
leave this studio.
Yeah.
No, because you're
No.
probably the sacrifice
you're
because
the
you
sacrifice now.
adamantly went against Mr. Toilet over here,
Good to
and
know.
he's actually
He prefers the term
back
Mr.
behind
Nightmare.
me right now,
Mr. Nightmare.
and he's coming for you.
Okay.
Baltimore K Nightmare.
Baltimore K Nightmare.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. Tell my mom I love her. And my dogs,
well,
and my cats,
you know.
my brothers, and my dad.
Thanks so
I'm being
much.
sacrificed. Bye.
Do we have any wrapping thoughts about the bathroom bracket and the way that it all panned out?
You know,
The way that it all flushed away?
not really.
Flushed away. Okay, now I'm getting flashbacks to that one movie. You
The
guys
rat
know
movie?
The rat
Yeah.
movie.
Away.
Yeah.
I wish I knew what you were talking about.
You haven't
Anyway,
seen-
Well-
we gotta watch the rat movie.
Thank you so much for watching. This has been an absolute joy to host with my
Me.
good friend Sam.
hi,
I have been Thomas Delzeit.
I'm Sam. Who are you?
I'm Kayla.
I'm Icarus.
And everyone behind the camera has been everyone that they are. They will be listed in the credits. They have also done an amazing job today. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time in the last episode,
of Friendly Fire
Oh.
Never.
which is
Maybe,
crazy.
Baltimore Nightmare gets you.
The Baltimore Nightmare night get you.
Watch
Don't.
out.
They're eaten.
Anyways,
If you go against the nightmare,
He's coming
you get
for
got.
you.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
He's coming.
Bye.
The reckoning.